outside, lads! Cutlasses! Fight them in the open!
All right for you, Mr. Anderson? Quite well enough. For a sore bones.
Too well for you!
Ha!
Hunter's still breathing, Doctor. Joyce is a goner.
Jim, light a fire. We'll need hot water.
Ah, if I'd have been there, been a different yarn, you may lay to that, Timberlake and all. Israel, you're shameless to leave the watch on board the Hispaniola. If Livesey and the others would have fallen us now, I need fresher and better than I've got.
All three of them, Livesey. Oh, Redruth, Joyce, and now Hunter. Loyal souls, all of them, who served and trusted me. I have much to account for, Livesey.
Don't be too severe with yourself, John.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Broken shoulder blade, muscles of your calf torn, nothing that won't mend. But for a while, you can neither move your arm nor walk.
In other words, I'm useless. Couldn't fight a flea.
Well, your good counsel is all we require of you, Captain.
The odds are better than you said, Squire. 9-4, you said.
Yes?
They're 9-5. We've forgotten someone.
Who?
Ben Gunn, sir.
By Jove, of course, the Maroon. Well done, Jim. I'd quite forgotten him. Piece of cheese, you said he wants.
Yes, sir, cheese.
He shall have it. And to carry something white, you said?
Yes, Doctor.
Well, this should be adequate. Here, Jim.
Maybe I ought to come with you to show you the way.
Well, he said to come alone, didn't he? Have he had special reasons?
But he knows me.
I think we'll do as he bid, Jim.
Well, good luck.
Good luck, Doctor.
I'll not be long.
How many of Flint's men did you kill?
5, Mr. Gunn.
Silver among them?
No.
More's the pity. Which one of Jim's friends be you?
Dr. Livesey. I've brought you a present.
A piece of cheese, is it?
Parmesan. It's very nutritious.
Oh, a Christian diet.
Squire? Squire, I've just remembered. Ben Gunner's boat. He told me.
Well, you're a brave lad, Jim. Your father be proud of you.
Gray? Gray?
Coming, sir.
Damn bandage just come loose.
I can do it, sir.
We must slip our cable from here, mateys. Move further inland. Stay here tonight in this mist, and you'll be in Davy Jones's locker before sunup.
He must have slipped down when I was seeing to the captain's bandages.
I'm sorry, Livesey. I was asleep at the time.
Well, just as long as no harm comes to him. Knowing Jim, I've no high hopes of that. Scoundrel.
John Silver were wrong. We should never have attacked the way we did, never.
Look, he didn't do any of the dirty work, did he? Why should he get a share of the treasure the same as us? He didn't fight. He wasn't in the stockade, was he?
No, neither were you. One leg on one side and one on the other. You saw the lad, Hawkins. That took the wind out of your sails.
He'll kill you! He'll kill you! You swab! Swab! You swab! Got your meat bottom.
Randy.
Come aboard, Mr. Hans.
Randy. thunder, but I needed some of that. He's good and dead, he is. He weren't no seaman anyway, swab. Where might you come from?
I've come aboard to take possession of the ship, Mr. Hans. You'll kindly regard me as your captain until further notice. I've cut the anchor cable.
What?
We're drifting out to sea on the ebb tide.
John Silver, we're right. You are smart as paint.
We can't have these colors, Mr. Hans. Better none than these.
You might try your hand at hoisting a jib. Then we'd be underway instead of drifting.
Yes, you're right. Flag is coming down.
What do you make of it?
No sign of any activity on board. I think we'll have another talk with Mr. Silver.
That's as neat a piece of seamanship as I've seen in a long time. Keep her steady as she goes.
I mean to take her to the North Inlet and beach her there.
Why, to be sure you do. I'll be with you. Why, by thunder, I'd help you sail her up to Execution Dock, so I would.
Silver! Silver!
Where the deuce are they?
Ah! Come on, help me, you villain.
Stow it!
Flag of truce!
I wish to parley with Mr. Silver.
Cut me a junk of that, Jim. I haven't no knife. And hardly the strength enough so be I had. You cut me a quid, lad.
Silver, it appears your men have deserted you. They've put to sea.
What? What's that you say?
It is true, Silver. The Hispaniola has gone.
Dick, run take a look.
You're sold out, Silver. I think the time has come for you and us to strike a bargain.
There's a fat bit to beach a ship in. Now, boy, you stand by. We've got too much way on her. Luff her up a bit. That's the style. Steady. Bear away a bit. Bear away. Go on. Steady. Steady. Bear away. Bear away. Steady. Now, my hearty. Luff! Powder ain't no problem with a knife, Jim. Well done, boy. You beached her handsomely.
Stay where you are, Mr. Hans, or I'll blow your brains out. Dead men don't bite, you know.
Jim, I reckon we'll have to sign articles, you and me. I'd have had you but for that there lurch. But I don't have no luck, see? I reckon I'll have to strike. Which comes hard for a master mariner to a young ship's cabin boy like you.
Timber, my timbers, if it ain't young Jim Hawkins. Well, just dropped in like Jim. I take that very friendly. Oh, gentlemen. You don't need to stand up, Mr. Hawkins. I'll excuse you that. So there you are, Jim. And a very pleasant surprise for poor old John.
Where are my friends?
You're with friends, Jim.
I mean the doctor and the squire and Captain Smollett.
Oh, you best keep clear of them, Jim. They've gone dead against you. Ungrateful scamp. That's what the squire said. You'll need to join with Captain Silver now. But I always wanted you to join in, take your share and die a gentleman. And now, my cock, you've got to.
Where are they?
Oh, I don't know where they are. They've tramped. We came to terms. If you don't want to join us, Jim, you're free to say no. No one's a pressing of you. None of us will hurry you, mate. Oh, you sleep on it and we'll get your answer in the morning.
3 years have I been here, and not a bite of a Christian diet from that day to this. Now you look here. Look at me. Do I look like a man before the mast? No, says you. Nor I weren't neither, says I. 3 years. I was the man of this island. Light and dark. Fair and rain. And sometimes I would, maybe think upon a prayer. And sometimes I would think of my old mother. So be as she's still alive.
You're tired, Mr. Gunn. You get some sleep now. We'll hear the rest of your story tomorrow. Squire?
I'm thinking about that damn boy. If it weren't for him, we'd be home and dry.
Well, he's still a child. He's had to fight for his life against a gang of cutthroats. Don't be too hard on him.
Well, Jim, we're waiting to see what you've decided on.
I'm not such a fool I don't know pretty well what to look for. Let the worst come to the worst, it's little I care.
So that's how the land lies,
Now,
eh?
batten down your hatches, Morgan.
Go on, lad.
I've seen too many die since I fell in with you. There's a thing or two I have to tell you, and the first is this. You're in a bad way. Your ship's lost, your treasure's lost, your men's lost. Your whole business gone to wreck, and if you want to know who did it, it was I. I was in the apple barrel the night you spoke to Israel Hands, and he's now at the bottom of the sea. I told every word you said before an hour was out.
Hans is dead?
Yes, I shot him. After I cut the cable and taken the ship where you'll never see her again. The laugh's on my side. I've at the top of this business from the start. I no more fear you than I fear a fly.
So change that. Show it, George!
Kill me, if you please. I'll tell you this. If you spare me, bygones are bygones, and when you fellows are in court for piracy, I'll do the best I can to save you. It's for you to choose. Kill another and you do yourselves no good, or spare me. And keep a witness to save you from the gallows.
Well, Jim, I said you was smart when first I set my eyes on you, but this gets away from me clean, it do.
It was him as no black dog.
And it was him that stole the chart off old Billy Bones. First and last, we've found her on Jim Hawkins.
Then sever his soul. Let's let him
Who are you, Tom Morgan? Reckon you thought you was captain here. But I'll soon teach you better. Cross me and you'll feed the fishes. I like that boy. He's more a man than any pair of rats like you here. Show me a man lay hands on him and I'll see the colour of his inside, you may later that.
I've been hazed enough by you, John Silver.
Tom's right.
You're pretty free with some of the rules, Long John.
You want to hold a council meeting, do you? You want to hold a forecastle council?
We have a right, according to rules.
Aye. This crew's dissatisfied.
Then you best step outside, the lot of you. Now look you here, Jim. You're within half a plank of death, and what's a long sight worse, torture. They're gonna throw me over, but I stand by you through thick and thin. Oh, I didn't mean to, not until you spoke up. And then I says to myself, you stand by Hawkins, John, and Hawkins will stand by you, back to back, says I.
You mean all's lost?
Aye, by gum I do. Oh, I know you got that boat safe somewhere. How you done it, I don't know. But safe it is, and I'm on the squire's side now. You'll have a taste, messmate?
No, thank you, Long John.
Jim. Why did the doctor give me that chart?
The chart!
He did. And there's something under that, no doubt. Something surely under that. Bad or good.
Now, I were aboard Flint's ship when he buried the treasure. He and 6 strong seamen. They was ashore nigh on a week, and those laid off in the old walrus. Now, one fine day, he comes back by himself. There he is, you mind, and the 6 all dead. Now, how he'd done it, not a man aboard could make out. Now, Billy Bones was the mate. Long John was the quartermaster, and they asked him where the treasure was. Ah, says he, you can go ashore and stay if you like, but as for the ship, she'll beat up for more by thunder. Well, that's what he said.
And if you'll excuse me, Mr. Gunn, I have to go now.
Take care.
I'll be back soon.
Long John, we're ready.
Well, then you better come in, hadn't you? Don't fret, Jim. I got a shot in my locker yet, lad. Well, step up, lad. I won't eat you. And it's over, lubber. I know the rules. I wanted a deputation. The black spot. I thought so. Hello, what's this? Oh, this ain't lucky. You're gonna cut this paper out of a Bible. What fool had cut up a Bible?
I told you no good would come of filing a
You're all
Bible.
swing now, I reckon. What soft-hearted lubber at a Bible?
Is you Dick?
Well, then Dick had better get to his prayers. He's seen his slice of luck, as Dick, you may later that.
I told you not to spoil the Bible. We shouldn't have used the lady talk.
This crew's tipped you the black spot. In full council as is duty bound. Now you just turn it over and see what's wrote there. Then you can talk.
Thank you, George. You was always brisk for business and knows the rules by heart. Well, let's see what it says. Deposed. And very pretty writ, to be sure. Just like print, I do swear. Deposed. Your hand, George? You was getting to be quite a leading man in this here crew. You'll be captain next, I shouldn't wonder.
You're a funny man, Silver. But you're finished. So maybe you'll just step down and help vote in the next man, eh, lads?
And still your captain, George. Till you outs with your grievances. Them's the rules. Grievances, George.
First, you've made a hash of this cruise. And you'll be a bold man to say no to that, eh, mates?
Yes!
Oh, made a hash of it, have I? You all know what I wanted. If it had been done, we'd have been safe aboard the Hispaniola now, every man of us alive, full of plum duff, and the treasure in the hold, by thunder. But you crossed me, George. You couldn't wait, could you? You and Hans and Anderson. And now you have the Davy Jones's insolence to stand for captain against me. You? That sunk the lot of us. Next.
Silver, you let the enemy out of here for nothing.
If I hadn't, you'd have starved. The food's here. Now the ship's gone.
Well, why didn't you let us go them on them march out of here?
You may be fit, Dick, but John there with his hand broke and Bill cut to the bone wouldn't thank you for shooting dead a college doctor. Was promised to visit them every day. Next.
To defend this boy has been the cause of all our troubles.
And he'll see us out the other end, or I'm much mistook. Isn't he an hostage? Are we going to waste an hostage? This boy'll be our last chance, I shouldn't wonder. Kill him? Not me, mateys.
Blockhouse ahoy! Here's the doctor.
Dick, go and let the doctor in. Jim, you stay put. I goes and greets him. Top of the morning to you, Doctor. Quite nearly, to be sure.
How are the patients?
Oh, they're doing well and joyful. We've got quite a surprise for you, sir. Little stranger here, new boarder and lodger. And him looking fit and taut as a fiddler.
Not Jim.
That very same Jim as ever was.
Well. Well, duty first and pleasure afterwards. Well, you're doing well, my friend. If ever a man had a close shave, it's you.
And, how did you come to be maroon, Mr. Gunn?
Maroon, says you. Now, here's how, said I. Now, 3 years back, I was in another ship, and we sighted this island. Boys, says I, there's Flint's treasure. Let's land and find it. Now, 12 days they looked for it. And every day they had a worse word for me. Until one fine morning, all hands went aboard. And as for you, Benjamin Gunn, says they, here's a musket, and here's a spade, and here's a pickaxe. You can stay and find Flint's money for yourself.
And did you find it, Mr. Gunn?
camp in a bob, would you? I'm surprised at you, Silver. You're a saner man than most, but you don't seem to have a notion of the rudiments of health.
Thank you, Doctor.
Now I'd like a word with that boy outside.
Silence! We're all humbly grateful for your kindness, Doctor, and puts faith in you by taking down them drugs like so much grog. And I think I've found a plan that'll suit all. Hawkins, will you give me your word, as a young gentleman, not to slip your cable?
I will.
Then, Doctor, you step down outside the stockade. Now I'll bring a boy down on the inside. You can yarn through the spars.
So that's your game. Playing double A. Making sure you don't swing at execution, Doc. Though like as not we will.
Aye. We can go hang as long as you get a snug berth, eh, Silver? I'm sick to speak to you. You haven't got the sense of newborn babies. The boy must talk to the doctor, if only to play along with him till the time comes for us to break that treaty. Until then, I'll gammon that doctor if I have to oil his boots with brandy. Come on, Jip. Slow, lad, slow. They might round on us in a twinkle if we were seen to hurry. I saved the boy's life, Doctor, as he'll tell you. And I was deposed for it, too. When a man steering as near the wind as me, playing Chuck Farthing with the last breath in his body, you wouldn't think it too much to give him one good word. It's not my life only now, it's the boy's in the bargain. So you speak to me fair, Doctor, for the sake of mercy. Give me a bit of hope to go on.
Oh, John. You're not afraid.
No, not I. I'm not a coward, not that much. But I got the shakes on me for the gallows. You're a good man. I never seen better. And you won't forget that I done good. No more than you forget that I done bad. I know. So just step aside now. Leave you and Jim alone.
So, Jim, here you are. As you have brewed, so shall you drink, my boy. Heaven knows I can't find it in my heart to blame you, but this I will say, be it kind or unkind. When Captain Smollett was well, you daren't to have gone off. When he was injured and couldn't help it, by George, it was downright cowardly.
So you might spare me. I blame myself enough. Life is forfeit anyway. I should have been dead by now if Silver hadn't saved me. I can die. Well, I dare say I deserve it, but what I fear is torture. If they come to torture me...
Jim! Jim, I can't have this. Whip through and we'll run for it.
I can. I gave my word.
No, we can't help that, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, we'll run like
I
antelopes.
gave my word.
I can't help that. Blame or shame, I'll take it on my shoulders.
Well, you wouldn't do it yourself, or the squire, or the captain.
Oh!
But trust me.
Very well, Jim.
I must tell you that the ship is beached on the North Inlet. That's what I was afraid I'd say if they tortured me.
The ship, how did it get there?
I took it.
There's a kind of fate in this. Every turn, it's you who saves our lives. Silver.
Yes, Doctor.
Have you shown them that map yet?
Oh, no, sir, I ain't not yet.
And a word of advice. Don't be in any great hurry after that treasure.
But I do my possible, sir, which that ain't. I can only save my life and the boys here by seeking after that treasure. And you may later that.
Well, look out for squalls when you find it.
So that's too much and too little. What you're after, why you done what you done, showing me that chart and all, I don't know. So you tell me plain out what you mean, or I leave the elm.
It's not my secret, Silver, or I'd swear I'd tell it to you. But this I promise you. If we get out of this wolf trap alive, I'll do my best to save you. Short of perjury.
I suppose you couldn't say more. Not if you was my mother.
Keep that boy close beside you. When you need help, hello. I'm off to seek it for you now. Jim?
No, Dick, lad, it were done in council. We all agreed to depose him.
He answered all our grievances.
That doesn't matter. I'm with George. Depose him as we've done and vote in a new captain.
That's what we do.
That's it.
Silver, your arguments are run aground. We've discussed them. You're deposed. The black spot stays.
And this says it don't.
This is it. This is Flint's treasure map. Look, JF, and a scope below and a clovage to it. That's it.
Satisfied, George.
I'm with Silver. I'm with Long John forever.
Lucky for you, I'm not a revengeful man. Jim, I've got a curiosity here for you.
There! Behind there, it says!
What is it, Larry?
You were a seaman. Leastways, that's a good bit of sea cloth.
You were a seaman, Long John? Hey, like enough. You were going to find a bishop here, I reckon. What sort of a way is that for bones to lie? Take in nature. Here, Jim, take this compass. Right up there is a tip-top point spyglass hill. Take a bearing, will you? Outline them bones.
East, southeast, and a half.
This is a pointer. Right up there is our line for the Pole Star and the Jolly Dollars. Yeah, but by thunder, if it don't make me cold inside. Do you know why? I'm thinking of Flint. This be one of his jokes. Him and the 6 others that were left alone here. He killed them, didn't he? Every man. And this one, he laid down by compass. That's what he done. Them's long bones. And that air's been yellow. Aye, that would be Allardyce, wouldn't it?
Ah, I remember Allardyce. He owed me money, he did. Aye, and he took my knife ashore with him, too.
Well, it ain't here now. Nor his own neither. Why ain't it? Flint weren't the man to pick a seaman's pocket. And I guess the birds would let it be.
Aye, the powers, that's true.
There's nothing left here. Not a cup of doit, baccy box, nothing. It don't look natural to me.
No, it don't. Messmates, if Flint were living, this would be a hot spot for you and me. 6 they were, and 6 we are. Lay that, Silver.
Flint is dead. I saw him with these here deadlights. Billy took me in. Aye. There he laid, with penny pieces on his eyes.
Ah, sure enough he's dead, and he won't walk. Leastways not by day, and you may lay to that. Can't kill the cat. Fetch a head for the doubloons. Aye.
Come on, gentlemen. Ah, I remember. I know a quick way. Come on.
Then let us take it by all means, Mr. Gunn. Every second counts.
Flint. We're the only song he ever knew.
The devil himself.
Let's go about.
Avast. To someone skylarking. Someone that's flesh and blood, and you may lay to that.
That fixes it. Let's go.
Flint's last word. Nobody on this island ever heard of Darby.
They were Flint's last words.
No one but us that's here. Shipmates, there's 700,000 pounds, not a quarter of a mile from here. What gentleman of fortune ever sold his stern to that much dollars for a boozy old seaman with a blue mug and him dead too? I was never afeard of Flint in his life, and by the powers I'll face him dead!
We lay there, John. Don't you cross the spirit.
Spirit? Yeah, well, maybe. But one thing ain't clear to me. There was an echo. Now, whoever heard of a spirit with an echo?
Yes, sir. Were like Flint's voice, but not so clear a way like it. Or more like
Ben Gunn. By the powers, Ben Gunn.
Ben Gunn? That's who it were.
It don't matter much odds to it. Ben Gunn's not here in the body anymore, friend.
Then nobody minds Ben Gunn, dead or alive. Nobody minds him. Let's get to the money.
Aye.
I never knew where he was, I tell you.
His army! Citizens!
I found some gold. Some gold.
My soul, it's gone. It's gone. Jim, take hold of this. And stand by for trouble.
So you've changed sides again, have you?
2 guineas!
So that's your 700,000 pounds, is it? You're a man for bargains, ain't you? You wooden-headed lover!
Dig away, lads. You'll find some pig nuts, I shouldn't wonder.
Pig nuts, is it? Pig nuts. Listen, mates. I tell you, that man knew all along. Look in the face of him there. You can see it wrote.
Standing for captain again, George. You are a pushing lad, to be sure.
Listen, mates. There's just the 2 of them. One's the old cripple that brought us all down here and blundered us. And the other's that cub, who I mean to have the heart of. You.
Didn't I settle you, George? Thank you kindly, Doctor. You came just in a nick, I guess, with me and Hawkins. So it is you, Ben Gunn. Well, you're a nice one and no mistake.
I'm Ben Gunn, I am. And how are you, Mr. Silver? Pretty well, and I thank ye, says you.
Ben. To think as how you've done me.
John Silver, you are a prodigious villain and a monstrous impostor, sir. And Jim here tells me that I am not to prosecute you. Well, I will not. But the dead men, sir, hang about your neck like millstones.
Thank you kindly, Squire.
I dare you to thank me! It is a gross dereliction of my duty.
When did you find it, Ben?
These 9 months agone, and carried every doubloon and piece and bar on this poor old back, until it was safe and sound in this here berth.
Where, Ben?
Where, says you? Why? Here, says I.
Heaven forgive them.
They're not starved. They have food and Mr. Gunn supplies.
You did right, leave them there, Squire. They're all drunk. Men like that ain't to be trusted.
Don't leave us! Don't leave us! For God's sake, don't rule us!
Charlie, them. How long can I make?
Blast you miserable carcass, Silver! May it burn!
Pity. I was hoping he'd be a better shot than that.
Men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil have done for the... Jim, come here. Come here to me.
You said you wouldn't get drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Lad. He ain't used to the rum of Jamaica. Too strong for you, Ben.
What?
After all them years on that island, drinking lime juice. Don't worry, matey. You're back with civilized folk now.
Jim! Closey, come on.
Well, Jim, it's time for old Long John to slip his cable. My missus will be getting lonely without me.
Your missus?
And my dear Louisa. We fixed up to meet here before I left England. Jamaica being a native Arab alike. You're a good shipmate, Jim. Hey, I'll come back to England one day. Pay you call.